What's up, America? Happy Sunday, April 26, 2026. This is the first official MVP podcast here, filmed in the new studio. This is Lion of Judah. Yeah, this is a beastie song. Man, it is Sunday. It's a blessed day. I'm so glad to be alive, is all I gotta say. Welcome to the Michael Bender Podcast, the MVP. Welcome to the show. So, today's gonna be a great episode. Not only are we gonna touch bases about our conference to Maxed Out, we're gonna be talking about light working, how to know if you're a light worker, how to become a light worker, the benefits of being a light worker, the ripple effects that it has to walk in this world and be a warrior for the good of humanity. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Top Roofing and Windows. Thank you for helping me get my start. Thank you for helping me and believing in me when no one else could. Joey, you're the man. Love you, bro. And I want to thank Strata Motorworks as well. If you ever need any high performance work done on any European or very high-end exotic cars, go see Jake and Brian at Strata Motorworks. They're the top in town. They're the only ones like themselves in town. And I want to give a big thanks to Pop the Hood Automotive on Hudson Avenue. Go see Anthony and all the boys over there for your domestic car needs. I do believe they will travel as well. God bless everybody today. It's so good to be here. It feels good to dress up. I tell you, I got a funny story when we talk about Maxed Out coming up here soon. It's just so good to be here. You know, I tell you, it's what a difference this studio is compared to the last one. I'm so grateful to have a studio back then, you know, because I didn't have nowhere to put it. I was homeless. I wasn't homeless, but I was living out of the shop and hotels. And that's, to me, where I'm at now, that's homeless. You know, I just did what I had to do, and it just didn't feel right. It was like there was something different about it. It was just hard to get this intimate setting like we are today. This is awesome. I love this. This feels good. I'm telling you, I just put the final touches on it yesterday. Shot a couple dry runs. Everything's running great, and just super duper excited to be here and be in front of the camera and in front of everybody across this world and across this great nation that we live in the United States of America. Let's go. Everything's going great. I know I took a little sabbatical. I took some time off. You know, I was pumping content, 6 platforms, 7 times a day. I felt like I needed to take a break for a second. So that's what I did. And kind of got myself together, stayed in the house, learned, self-reflected, kept up with my daily devotions, gratifications, and affirmations and prayers every day. Dude, I just feel like I'm a caterpillar that's come out of the cocoon after sitting. If it would have been too early, it wouldn't have been right. It had to be right on time, and I had to do it on my own. You know, I heard the pre-caterpillar story the other day that if you help a caterpillar come out of the shell, that it will hinder I think it might die. It'll hinder its life, or it won't be the same that is it did it on its own time and, you know, in divine timing. Super excited. This is great. I can't say I'm excited enough. For sure. Boy, I got such big news, but you know, I'm kind of keeping everything on the wraps for now. But I'm telling you, the tides are shifting, Bender Nation. The tides are shifting for the good of humanity, for the good for our ministry. Our ministry's growing. Second Chance Summit is growing to big points. And I'm just super excited what the future holds. Man, I love every single one of you. You're fantastic. So let's go to this life-changing event that me and Joey went to last week. It was called Maxed Out. and it is a networking conference for entrepreneurs. And there was a lot of motivation there. There was a lot of energy there. Maxed Out had the top tier people all in the same room. And me and Joey got to be a part of that. Funny stories ever. Listen. So I get to go get a haircut before the day of. Now I got my suit out. I'm ready to dress to impress. And so I go and get a haircut from a guy that normally cuts my hair. He's cut my hair at least 6 times. Man, I looked in the mirror and he had chopped my hair up so bad that it was the point of no recovery. So my whole plan of action was out the door. And I was like, what am I going to do? And gosh darn, I just switched it up. So I went as the entrepreneur who wears a hoodie and, dresses down to a nice event on purpose. And, that's what I did. And it worked out. It worked out really well. It took a lot of balls. I ain't gonna lie, because the devil fought me tooth and nail. My insecurities started coming out. Boy, I was just like, man, why is this happening to me? What's going on? Man, I felt like I did not want to do this, folks. I'm telling you, did not. But I knew I had to. And I knew I was being tested. I knew it. I was like, man, okay, something's going on here. And I told Joey the same thing. I said, Joey, something's going on here. I don't know what it is, but I know that I have to do this simply for the fact that I don't want to do it so much. And folks, I tell you what, I owned it. And everything turned out better than I could ever dream of it turning out. The people I got to meet, Kyle Overmeyer, my dude, all the guys over at BYBU, become the better you. Anyway, just Ruben, Brenda, all of them. Johnny Avocado, man, I tell you what, I met some new friends, that is for sure. Lindsay and Molly Duncan, wonderful people. Todd Paltz, he's the one who put on the event, and just what an amazing staff. He knocked it out of the ballpark. I'm telling you, folks, next year, you need to go to this event. If you're looking to propel your life, if you're looking to excel your career, whether it's speaking, whether it's another business, whether it's just entrepreneurship in general, make time for Maxed Out next year. Go see Todd Paltz, and he'll take care of you. He'll treat you just like a friend. Thank you so much for everything, Todd. It changed my life, bro. For sure, for sure. This is a good episode, and, I want to take just a quick second, and I want to give a condolences to the Markham family in Vinton, Ohio, for the loss of Aunt Murdy. My heart and prayers are with you, and you're in my prayers. And that being said, a lot of people, I get paid to tell my story. I get paid to say, okay, so the depths of hell, wallered in them, got out, was able to get into the light. And, those stories, I tell those all the time about those war stories, I call them, and just moments of awakening. But today, I want to focus on what makes me me today, what has made me me in that transformation of point of becoming just sick and tired of myself, knowing that there was something better for me and what I was going to do about it, how I was going to do it, and the effects that I would have. So today, we are going to work on what is a light worker? How do I generate positive energy in a negative world? How do I take something that's super dark and I make it light? How do I transform an energy who is going to destroy my life, going to take my soul and turn it into one of the most life-changing, euphoric experiences that a human being can have? How do you do that? Well, I'm going to tell you how you do that, step by step. And I'm going to break it down to where you fully understand. If you're a light worker, if your friend's a light worker, if you're just a watcher, or maybe you want to become a light worker, because I'm telling you, folks, it's like Jesus said, we have all of this inside of us already. just as much power, if not more, than he did. What I can do, you can do, he said. Let's do it. I want to do it. I want to show people how to do it. And you know what, folks? You're in luck today. Today, I am going to show you how to be an active light worker in this world, in this dark world that we live in. So let's define a light worker. A light worker is someone who spreads light. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, what do you mean spread light? I mean, you spread light. You bring light into a dark situation. Now, you just got to look around, folks. Look around at all the sad faces, the middle fingers going up. I hate in the world, man. It's crazy. I am on the team that is officially battling those spiritual wars on the forefront. Pow, getting it. Let's go. I am a demon slayer and proud of it. Wear that badge proudly of what I do. So we spread light. We're light workers.